What's up, my Hot Wheels friends and customs friends? Well, maybe third time's a charm now. Tried making this video 3 times now. Phone cut out, all kinds of issues. Let's try this again. Yeah, so I've been wanting to make some videos now about some of my favorite parts to use making customs. Since I got into customs, I've been finding my way with parts and ordering different parts and learning different techniques for stuff, and I'm going to start making some videos showing all my favorite parts to use or techniques that I use for making customs. Not how-to videos. There's so many veterans out there that have phenomenal, excellent how-to videos out there. And like I said, I'm just a newbie. I'm a rookie when it comes to, I just started this year as far as making customs. So not really into making any how-to videos about anything. I just want to show some of my favorite parts for making customs. And one of my favorite parts is reel riders or wheels. So aftermarket wheels really set off a custom. And those are some of my favorite parts of making a custom. Sometimes can be some of the most frustrating part trying to choose a wheel. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite wheels that I've found so far and go over some of them. Reel riders. When I first started, reel riders were the only way that I thought, to make customs was you just had to find a premium Hot Wheel. You take the wheels off and that's how you do it. And that is an awesome way to do it. And that is probably one of the cheaper ways that I found to do it, because you can get premiums for, typically around $6 or even less if you can find some on clearance just to take the wheels. However, you do end up with a bit of a boneyard. So there's sort of a double-edged sword there with taking wheels. Some of my favorite wheels to take or to use, I should say, for reel riders are the chrome wheels, because you've got more options with chrome. Like, for example, these chrome wheels here. I was able to put a little yellow candy coat on them and make a nice gold wheel out of them. Another example is you can paint the inserts and have like a polished lip. So reel riders are fun. They're still a great wheel to use, and there's all kinds of options for them. This is just an example of one that I used. You can use a Molotov pen and get this effect. I actually just put it in my airbrush and sprayed it on there and got this effect. So there's all kinds of options you can do with reel riders and get a great look for a custom. I don't really know the sizes all that well of all these wheels. Hot wheels are typically 10 or 11 millimeter. I should get a set of calipers and figure out the sizes on some of these wheels, because I don't actually know the sizes on a lot of these wheels. But another cool thing is the reel riders that you don't see that often. Like, these are the ones that came on the Ecto-1 Ghostbusters car. I really like these. These look great on a lot of customs. I wish these were optional just to buy these. They might be, I just haven't found them. But Hot Wheels, they have so many different wheels out there that you see too often that they've used on previous series back in the day, like the 100% series. They had a whole bunch of really cool looking different wheels back then on some of the cars. When I first got into customs, I just got on eBay and searched for 1/64 scale wheels, and I'll have to try to find the company's name and put it in this video, but I have not been able to find them ever again. And this was the wheel that I found, because usually when I get on eBay and search for wheels, I always just ship within the US, try to find wheels within the US to find. And this is one of the first wheels that I ever found when I was just doing wheel swaps. I believe you got 5 sets in a box. And they came with 2 different sizes. These and a different size I'll show you, but I thought they were pretty good looking wheels. They're all going to be 5 stars in this particular set. This is when I was just doing wheel swaps. And then I just took a set and I painted them white. This is before I knew how to paint. I was just taking tampos off the car and adding my own decals. Really early stuff here. Like I said, if I can remember the name and put them in there, I will. Something very unique also about these wheels is another set here I used on this Silverado. These were the little bit bigger ones, so they don't roll too good. Yeah, these are all super early customs. But what was unique about this set that I've never seen with any others is they actually came with little axle caps, which I thought was pretty unique and different. I've never seen that offered with any other aftermarket wheels. There's another early custom where it shows those. I actually added those little axle caps in there. Toughen out with the focus. So those are pretty cool. Like I said, if I can name, I'm going to put it in the video, but I've never found them ever again. And that was when I first started early in 2022 making these customs, and I've never found them again since. So I think probably the next wheel that I ended up finding and using that I really love, and they offer so many different optional tires and styles and colors, and they come in 5-packs and more if you want. I typically order them in a 5-pack. I think they're around $25 and you get plus shipping, so right around $25-$30 you get a 5-pack of them from Monoblock Wheels. And that's these are a little bit taller profile tires. These are their race tires. You've got all kinds of options with tires through Monoblock, but they're really great looking wheels. The quality is there. They're a great wheel for all sorts of different customs. And they come with the axles and everything. Now these just come with the brass axles that you can just bend the ends on, but you can use any kind of axle you want with them. So these are the axle through design wheels. Here's a custom that I use. Now these aren't the race tires, these are just the regular tires, which look great too. And then here's the race tires. They fill in the wheel wells a little bit better if that's the look that you're going for. I'm a fan of these race tires. And then of course you can paint them whatever color you want. So I painted these black. I think they were gold and I just wanted these wheels but in black. So they're a great option. They're really great looking wheels. Definitely some of my favorites to use. Shipping's always been great. Price is great. Because like I said, Real Riders, those are probably about the cheapest that I found so far. However, blocks are very nice too. They can really set off a custom and make it look really great. Nope, these are LODCs. What am I showing you? I skipped over. I'm already on LODCs. So on to LODCs now. This is definitely one of my favorites out of the whole bunch here. I've consistently ordered these. I've been finding them from J-Car Diecast. I know I've shown these before. Just a great looking wheel. They're the typical price for most of these wheels. As far as like the custom aftermarket wheels, they're around $14, $15 a set. Definitely some of my favorites, and something that I just researched about these that I found pretty interesting and unique is it's an actual 2-piece wheel. So what I did was I took the tire off recently. I did not know that they were like this, but you could take the tire off and pop the back off, and it's an actual two-piece wheel, which is great for customs because you could paint the insert. Come on, focus here. You could paint the insert and then pop it back on the barrel and have a very unique custom wheel. So that's pretty cool. I did not know they did that. So definitely one of my favorites, LODCs. They have all different styles of wheels. Like I said, I've been ordering from J-Car. I'm sure you can order them in other places. That's just where I found them. And shipping's been all right. I've been getting them in. So no complaints there. That's what these wheels are, the LODC wheels. They seem to look great on almost anything. Definitely love them. And then some more unique wheels that I've discovered recently are these. I have not tried these out yet. They're alloy wheels. I'm searching for a brand on the package, but I'm not finding a brand. This is just a wheel that I looked up, found on eBay, custom alloy wheels, and these came up. I grabbed a few sets. Have not tried them out in any customs yet, but they do have pretty good quality to them. They are metal. Just a great looking wheel. Another interesting thing about these that I really like is they actually have the treads on the tires. And if you flip them around, that's not too bad either. That's a pretty cool looking wheel itself. Just sort of like a steely wheel. Yeah, so I grabbed a few sets of those. I haven't tried those out yet, but they're definitely good quality and good looking wheels. So pretty much everything I've got is off of eBay except for Monoblock, and then this recent pickup that I found recently, which Derek over at Honest Diecast turned me on to, which is this Sakura wheels. He's been making some killer looking customs lately and using these wheels, and I had to figure out where did you get those and order a few. So they do come from Indonesia, so shipping's going to take a while to get to you, but let me tell you, the quality of these is out of this world fantastic. They come with the axles, the axle tubes. The quality is there. They're right around that $14, $15 price range plus shipping, but they look absolutely fantastic on a custom. Now these are actually replicas of the Work RSs, and it actually says it on there. So, having trouble with the focus. Let's try this. Just killing the video here. Not working. There we go. Yeah, they actually say Work RS right there on the wheels. Very detailed. Wow. Just struggling here with this video.
2,000 years later.
Wow. Just making it really tough for me here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so the detail on these wheels is just top notch. I definitely hope to order some more of these. The quality is fantastic with these. So that's a great looking set of wheels that I enjoy working with. These are totally brand new. I've never worked with these yet. These are Carlomos, which are kind of unique because they're on a bearing, which you have to be very careful with when you install the axle. because you can break the bearing, and I've heard some horror stories about these, so I was very careful with them. They do roll incredible though. And you can lock the axle, so you see the brake caliper stays in place, and that's very cool. Gives you that authentic look. And these are also alloy metal wheels. Sort of, this is just a recent custom I put together. I actually used decals for the taillights and headlights. They didn't look too bad. I usually try to paint them on. Made my own muffler. Really like to find some of those 3D mufflers. But yeah, those are some great looking wheels too I like working with. And they come with optional different tires. You can get the thicker ones that were on there, or you can get the lower profile. They come with those too. So that's a cool option that comes with these. And then there's just some regular odd off-brand stuff that well, not off-brand. These are M2s. You know those M2 sets that come with the extra wheels and the little screwdriver? That's what these are. The axle doesn't go through. They just sort of press onto the axle, so they don't roll. This is just a very early custom I did. So those are fun and different. There's another random off-brand that I used. I think I got these from Mod My Ride. They're decent, just wasn't too happy with the way the tires looked. Struggling with that focus again. Yeah, so I'd say out of the bunch of wheels here, these are pretty cool too. These are RWB wheels from Tarmac, which I haven't really used any yet. I just threw a set on this little Toyota van just to try them out, which they're pretty damn good wheels too. They're not bad looking. I really like these. But when it comes to favorites, it's probably between the I don't know, these new Sakura wheels here are pretty sweet. I'm really enjoying those. I've only got 2 sets of those, but so far these are the winner. I really love these wheels. These are fantastic. If you end up deciding to use just these on the end here, or these on the outside, because these 4 here match, I believe these are probably maybe 10, and these are 11s. I'm not really sure, and maybe these are 8s. You can order 2 sets, and then you'll have 3 sets. So, but the fact that you can pull that barrel off and paint the wheel any custom color you want to match, that's just a game changer. I had no idea they did that. So that's fun about these. I like those. So that's just some of my random favorite wheels that I like to use for customs. And I hope to make some more videos about just customs. I want to stick to just talking about customs because that's what I enjoy the most about getting back into this hobby and sharing some of that stuff with you guys. So appreciate you guys watching. Take it easy.